Welcome, everybody, to this week's episode of the Crit Files. Release the files, I say. And we shall, you ask. And we
oblige.
I ask and I oblige myself.
When we campaign on releasing the files, we honor our promises. And boy, howdy. Have we got some...
Our names are all over it.
I like that.
Our aliases.
Especially because of the dual meaning of the word campaign.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So,
That's why it was funny.
Yeah.
Damn it. Editing that out.
Does Maverick know the name of the dragon who owns this boat?
Yeah, what's
this
his name?
airship?
I believe somebody would know.
I'd know
But maybe
it.
not Maverick.
I'm well studied.
Belcher would
I
know
think
it.
Leon is definitely gonna know.
And I know some noble people.
Scarottle. A
Scarottle?
blue dragon.
I know Scarottle.
Oh.
You know of Scarottle.
Oh, yeah.
Scarottle took my virginity.
I've always wanted to take some of his things.
He
And
took
now
mine.
They are preferred pronouns are they for this dragon.
Ooh, they.
Just because they're so mysterious.
Yeah.
They like to hold court on their spire. They are the de facto leader of the commons.
Oh god, they're a drama queen, aren't they?
They're big drama queen.
I knew
They're
it.
a drama. They're a drama neutral monarch
Oh yeah.
because
Not a queen.
Because they're
Yeah.
they're
pronouns.
they them. So
Still be a queen.
Oh yeah.
that's fair enough.
True.
Wow.
I'm happy
How
to be back
close-minded,
on
Ralph?
High Rock.
On High Rock.
I'm back in on High Rock. I was, oh my god, my brain was going like 300 different directions. Like, do people know? Should we find out if people know? We should. Oh my god, it was so annoying.
That's the trickiest part about the decisions we've had to make tonight.
It's hard. This is how it goes every new campaign. Is like we're still finding the dynamic. We're still, and this is our first session together as a group.
Yeah.
And
really
oh my god,
being together, having the dynamics.
it was great.
It was great.
I 100% miss being Ace, where I could just be like, no, we're doing this.
There was a lack of like dedication to a
Plan.
Yeah. No
sure.
one was really.
I'll say
We're
this.
all kind of pitching.
I'll say this. I think the plan of staying on it would have been fine.
Yeah.
That was my. And
I think it would have been good.
I
and
pumped the brakes.
I really
on the
liked
plan.
The Rock.
Yeah, I did too.
I have to admit, I was like, as you guys were like getting onto the ship, I'm just like, oh, well, don't leave. Well, don't just leave. There's like
I have this thing.
there's like 8 other rooms to explore in this thing.
We didn't
You
explore
guys are
it.
gonna leave. Okay, all right. It was like I knew that would like be possible, and it's like this connection to the spirit will be there. Just being like, hey, where are you guys leaving?
Yeah.
But it was like just immediate, like we're out of here. It was did not expect that, but I should have.
I'm trying to not fall into my own tendencies of wanting to explore every inch,
Yeah,
and I think that
explore some
backfired
of
a
the
little
inches,
bit,
you
yeah.
know? Some of them have loot in there.
For me, as soon as I get like a countdown from an NPC,
Yeah.
like you have to leave by here, I go, well, that's the DM telling me that it will get progressively worse if we stay.
yeah.
So I go, oh, we should get off.
And the
Even
spores,
I
the
wasn't
spores in the air
clear
kind of confirm that.
That also was the rock that he wanted to get rid of, or that they wanted to get rid of.
oh,
Like the rock and you guys need to leave. I didn't make that clear.
see, we didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it was like the rock being there was what was damaging the place. It was like, that needs to go.
Because we literally
And we
flew it
cleaned
into
it
the
in there,
forest.
yeah.
Exactly. And basically
All
releasing a
this
bunch of
has
spores
to go.
everywhere.
Oh, okay.
And they have to now
That's
like fix
funny.
all of this. And they're like, I know it's not your fault. You had some magic, but like clean up this mess.
That was very gracious of them.
yeah.
I had no idea why they were mad. I just knew that they were mad, and I didn't want their wrath.
Yeah.
This
Fungal wrath
the
is a
Astoyo
bad wrath.
I like the fungal steward. I like.
Yeah, he was cool.
They're
I liked
just
his voice.
just outside enough, you
Yeah.
know, that they're a little weird, and basically that's all just Nausicaa of the Valley of the Winds.
I was thinking that when you were describing like how they're cutting the infection out
Yeah,
of the
that's
stuff.
what-
I was like,
that's-
oh.
exactly what they're doing. It's just a bunch of Nausicaa's going into the forest and cleaning it up, and you crashed a big rock into it, and they're like, "Hey, move it,
Get out of here.
So am I mistaken in lore, or are we part of the lore? I thought that there was a broken off place
Yes,
in the map making portion.
Lancer's Rest.
Okay.
Yeah,
We
And-
stole
and
it.
stole it.
and crashed it into the forest.
Yeah.
We can. The map's right behind you. We'll pull it out and I can show you right where it is.
So
Yeah, it's heavy. Sorry.
it's not heavy. It's just awkward.
No.
Yeah, I can see it right there.
Yeah, it crashed by Finnegan's Rest.
It's on your other side.
Oh,
Is
yeah,
that up
it's
there?
upside down. Yeah. So it's by your
No,
watch.
that's the Akana. That's Finnegan's Rest. That's Lancer's Rest.
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Crash here, right?
But
Well,
yeah,
no,
it
it crashed
that's
where
what
Caleb's pointing.
Yeah.
So it crashed there, and it hadn't moved at all. And we fucking stole it and joyrided it and crashed it into the woods and then woke up from a drunken stupor, basically.
Yeah.
A piece of it did break off and crash into the Lake District.
Yeah.
While we were joyriding?
No, that was something that happened before. That's part of Leon's backstory, Milo's backstory.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I have some scars on my shell that I don't show you guys.
Oh, you were covering up your scars.
Real friends don't do that.
Well, we're only like mild friends now. Mild friends.
I
Yeah.
feel like Belcher's seen the scars.
Belcher probably has seen the scars.
I've seen everybody.
I hold your hand at night, so.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody thinks that they're alone at night, and there I am, just like in their closet.
Sketching them.
Oh, is that part of your background?
Yes.
Is that why you're so interested in my
He's closet
picture of
boy.
Aria? You're like, so you do it too, huh?
Except and the funny thing, I know everything about Arya, and I'm like, who's that girl? Like, I don't know that you're down at the club every night, fucking giving all of your money and watching her constantly.
I'm excited to.
I don't like the way you described that.
Yeah, Jesus.
I'm excited.
There's a bit of that, like, hey, I'm going to tell you about your character.
Yeah.
Energy going on.
You're
right there.
desperate.
Well, we'll see how much of it's true, I guess.
What were you gonna say, Milo?
I'm very excited to be playing like a character that can talk to people and not just be a jerk.
Yeah,
like trying to get some things.
There will definitely be more people who are interested in
Negotiating
and having pleasant
Arbitering.
conversations, that have violence just behind them, just like, I don't want to pull out the violence, so let's keep this orderly and mannerly, of course. But yeah, for the fungal steward,
cool.
This is going to be somebody who gives you information and they're going to bounce. And it's like,
done.
I know you guys are going to ask questions, but like, I don't answer questions.
not even interesting. Not even.
It's one of those guys, it's like, I don't answer questions.
And when
But-
Dash finally asked about like, do you know an exit? I was waiting for the I don't answer questions, but he just turned around and leave.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh,
they'll answer
that's-
questions,
yeah.
kind of,
not directly.
if it's what they're going to do anyways.
Yeah.
But no, I'm definitely looking forward to being a talkie character who isn't the action character.
Yeah. I think, much more, negotiating campaign, much more like uncovering the layers of these different mysteries that are in your wake.
Yeah, and finding out stuff, and that's the way I kind of built my character. Is he wants to know the inner workings of like the political factions and what's going on in the city to try to like pull at some of the strings of the things he doesn't agree with.
Nice.
Yeah. What do you guys
have some goals aligned.
think you want to investigate first?
I think it's important to find out what happened in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah,
and
where-
if people view us as a public threat.
Yeah, can we walk the streets without like just being arrested or like pelted with rocks or something?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's a good place to start. I think before even then, we should just go find Falric and just.
I think that might be the key
stomp his ass.
to answering a lot of that stuff.
I feel like he's going to be difficult to get to.
And I don't know that stomping his ass right off the get-go is the best way to get the information.
He roofied us.
because he might not be like the head.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
He's middle management. He's given my character contracts before, but it's usually on behalf of someone else. So
So it could be like someone else set this up.
every head still
and maybe
needs
he
their
didn't
hands,
even,
right?
He might have been roofied too.
He's still he used the staff thing and roofied us.
He
Yeah.
roofied you guys. Yeah.
Okay.
Even if he's not the head, every head still needs their hands, and they can't wipe their own ass if we stomp the hands.
Okay.
What if they
How
have
long you been
multiple
hanging on to
hands?
that?
Not
You-
looking to stomp any hands either.
That was a great metaphor, guys.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well,
I mean, I could pick it apart a little bit.
I use a bidet, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's not perfect.
Okay, yeah, no, absolutely.
No,
Yeah.
it was a perfect metaphor.
You could stomp it down the drain a little bit.
Anyway.
Yeah, I'm excited to not just figure out what Fault Rock was doing, but what was actually heisted. Maybe who else was involved in the heist? Like because
there were a
we
lot of
were
other
probably
teams.
only one team.
Yeah.
There were other
You
teams
were told
involved.
that you were the team that was going to be doing the stealing, and everything else was a distraction.
Sure. So I'd be curious to find out who else was involved.
Yeah.
Who benefited from this,
Yeah.
really, is what I'd like to find out.
The merchants. It's always the merchants.
There's got to be a
It's probably
singular
the
mastermind.
I don't like the merchants.
I don't either.
Yeah, and I don't think Atticus does either. I don't know if Atticus really cares, but
Maverick doesn't. He's pretty ambivalent. To...
I do have. There's a newspaper based out of Barcliff, and I'm friends with a journalist who might have her thumb on the pulse of what happened following the heist. We could
That's
talk to
probably a
her,
good
That's
contact
a good.
talk to her, and see what
idea.
happened.
to get a lowdown of what's going on.
I think I know what you're getting at. Is what we're gonna do is 4 separate solo campaigns of investigation. Well, you guys will be probably investigating. I'm gonna just be tearing ships apart.
I know. I was like, I've got things
We'll
to
just
do.
be
I could
role
just-
playing me tearing
As long as
ships
people
Tear
aren't coming
apart this
after
dragon
me.
ship enough, it's not going to look the same.
Eventually,
He will know it's theirs. Yeah.
he's not gonna know it's his.
But so theoretically, we could just pick up a newspaper.
Yeah.
Well, are there newspapers?
I mean, there's a journalist.
there
He
is
knows
a
a
There's a lot of
journalist.
news. It spreads differently in each district.
Sure. Oh,
for
yeah,
the
yeah,
belt,
yeah, yeah.
that's all of the
That's right.
kids
Yeah.
or the
Is
teenagers.
there like an AP or NPR?
It's
that-
all. Everyone's a little
Mishmash,
different.
For sure.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Everything in the city is
Everything
mismatched.
is segmented. Everything's just like
There's gonna the
meshing
needle of
up.
bias
Well,
is gonna
just
be
like
one
real
way or
life,
the
right?
other.
Oh,
just
yeah.
a little bit.
And in fact, the newspaper that I know about, it serves just like one portion of High Rock, and it covers like news from, I think I said like Midway to Barcliff, so it's like that one kind of arch. And I think it's called Flight Path.
Oh, I like
That's
that.
awesome.
Can't
Is
remember.
Ozzy more with the freelancers or more with the
Not the
union?
merchants.
Probably more the Union,
Okay.
but probably very carefully. Well, no, probably the Union, because I think like that's even the thing in Barcliffs that I talked about a lot when setting up the lore was like people still pay their dues, and there's still like there's still like the small bits of unions, like for the tea people, the bar people, the whatever people.
No. Yeah.
So it's like you still
Napoleon
play-
totally pays his dues.
Right. You
Yeah.
play by the rules. I don't know. I'd have to find out how I feel about the Lancers, but I'm probably more ambivalent while also respecting the mission of the Union more than.
Yeah. Leon is definitely into the freedom that the freelancers like push for and value.
Right.
And he's been working with them for a while, or had worked for them until recently. Well, 10 years ago.
That's interesting. I like that because it makes it so they're not just like the librarians or like this other entity that we can all kind of decide, okay, they are the enemy, because
Well,
all of
the
us have-
merchants are.
right, like all of us have ties to a lot of these different kind of.
And yeah, each of the groups has their their gradients of like how like some people are doing cool stuff and some people are doing shitty stuff, and
Right.
like the organization itself is made up of different people all having their different ideologies and motivations, and so like you can find people to trust and not trust in each of these organizations.
Love it.
Merchants are capitalists, and the union are socialists, and the freelancers are libertarians.
Libertarian.
The bad kind of libertarians.
Yeah.
The ones that all move on to become Republicans.
Yeah. Libertarian and
I
name
mean,
only.
yeah, definitely.
Linos.
Yeah, I don't know. We can break them down that way, but I think I don't know. Each one has their own kind of unique
Yeah, I wouldn't
flavor
even.
and position here, because like the Lancers are kind of like some of them call this place home, but it's also just the like contract workers that take this flight path.
Yeah.
It's like
Right.
the truckers that would go by, but they like this town. And then the Union is like so many different colors. Like there's like every single job on the rock, on the High Rock, is a union job, and they're all fighting with each other.
Yeah.
And like going on strike in different ways, and then there's the guild, the merchants, who are just representing the commerce of their individual countries, and there's like 5 different nations that are represented there with them, and so it's like.
So
there's
that
a lot
also-
of push and pull on all of these things.
So you can't even call them the libertarians in a sense, because that's also like kind of very colonial, and it's very big government in its own way, and it's kind of
yeah. They like having that freedom to do what they want with their own area, but they don't want to pay their dues. They don't want to put into High Rock.
The way I kind of envisioned even the freelancers too, like in my own brain, was like how you have like a foreign country and you're like, wow, this exotic culture, and then you step foot onto like an American military base to like go to the mall or whatever, and you're like, and here's the freelancers. Yeah, they come and go and they move on quickly, and they don't have necessarily the same culture as the native-born High Rockers do. But
in southern Japan, isn't there like a little town that is built to be like America, and it's
I don't know.
It's
at first I was like Okinawa.
it might be on Okinawa,
right.
Yeah, but it was meant to give people on the military base a place that felt like home, and then it became a tourist place for Japanese people.
Oh, fun. Okay, that's kind of fun.
But yeah, it's
a reverse Uno card, if you will.
Yeah, it's interesting. Slightly problematic, but
I think it'll be interesting to see what we do next. I think maybe that the newspaper journalist lady is a good place to start, but I think we all have our own little connections and things that we can talk about when we come back in the next episode.
Fun. I will say the thing to do, my slight push for you, is to find somebody, like after you get your bearings, find somebody who can like have a job for you that you can like leverage that to gain more information.
Oh, okay.
Like if you're like try and identify a piece of information you want to find out, and like tell me that. Like we want to find out who was behind this, or why this was happening, or how we can get in contact with this person. And like that can be a token and be like, do this job for this person.
I've got mine right now. Can I tell it to you right now?
Sure.
The
just to keep it.
Cervasi.
Oh, the ship.
Yeah.
Trying to find out the ship. So yeah, absolutely.
Like
if you
who
want to try
owns
and
that
find
boat?
the ship,
Who contracted it?
it's just like
obviously it was part of the plan and agreed upon by other people. And so I kind of want to track that thread down.
And
I'm
so
cool with that.
What I would try and do is like figure out who would have that information,
right?
And then what kind of job they would want to.
Yeah.
Well, it means we're gonna have to go back to that impound lot.
I mean,
okay, let's do one of your guys' things. I think Maverick's gonna kind of ask around the yard to see if anyone's worked on it, and like if they,
Yeah.
Just a session of Caleb's character getting pulled up onto a tall building by a raven crow.
Yeah. Well, this time we're all here to watch.
How you gonna get?
You guys go in through the front door. I think go by Raven.
It could be kind of fun to keep like a little like mystery bulletin board thing, like on the Google Drive, like a list of objectives that we want to like learn about,
threads we want,
and then little threads we can tie together as we're
that would feel so good if we follow through and actually get answers and can fill that out.
Right. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It could be a living document. You know, we can add, take away if we want to learn about
and then that makes it
Cervasi.
easy to plug into the lore if it's stuff you want to throw into your wiki or whatever.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Could be a fun way
if
of
you guys
looking
put
at
that together, to kind of consolidate those ideas and like, red string them all together to be like, well, these might all be similar. Like maybe we can take a job where we get answers to like, some of these questions. Yeah.
Sweet.
I've got my own version of that I just look at myself and go crazy.
It's just a web.
Yeah.
That goes deep.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out how I can show it to you guys without giving out any information, but I can't figure it out.
No, you can't.
It's all, yeah.
All right. Well, great. That's been the bird, which is our signal to go. We'll be back on Monday with your regularly scheduled episode of the In at the End actual play 4-play Daggerheart podcast. Grab your sword and keep on adventuring.